Good morning to all. Today we are going to learn about ninth class lesson, the natural rims of the earth. In this lesson, we will discuss about what are the natural rims of the earth, how it's formed. Mainly, we will discuss about the lithosphere. Okay, we already learnt in the previous topic our earth, how the earth crust is formed. The theories also there, continental drift theories. We are living on the earth crust. In that earth crust, different kinds of landforms are there, and we live on the earth planet. According to that scientist, our earth planet only one and only planet which we can live on the planet. What is reason? Because atmosphere is there. Atmosphere, our earth is surrounded by some thin layer of atmosphere. This is only the main cause to all living beings, including humans, bacteria and other microorganisms, everything living on the earth. According to that, scientists, finally they conclude that there are four kinds of rims are there. Rims means different kinds of spheres. They have common features are there. What are the rims of the earth? Look at the board. There are four kinds. The first one, lithosphere. Second one, hydrosphere. Third one, atmosphere. And fourth one, it is biosphere. It's very important. So these are all important, interlinked. Okay? So let us discuss about lithosphere. Briefly, we will discuss here. Here it is. Lithosphere means what it is. We live on the earth crust. It's known as lithosphere. The lithosphere, the word derived from Greek words, two Greek words. First one, litho means what? Litho means rock or stone, and sphere means the word derived from spire. Spire means sphere or ball. Understand? Next, hydrosphere. Next, hydrosphere and atmosphere, biosphere. Okay? So these words, how that derived? First one, hydrosphere. The word derived from two Greek words. Hodar means water. Spira means sphere or ball. Next, atmosphere. Atmos means what? Vapor. And spira means sphere or ball. The atmosphere, the word derived from two combination of Greek words, atmos and spira. Atmos means vapor. Spira means ball or sphere. Next, last one is biosphere. Biosphere means the word derived from two Greek words, Bios means life, spira means ball or sphere. Okay. So in this topic, we'll discuss about broadly about lithosphere. Okay. Here it is. What is lithosphere? Lithosphere is a hard top of the earth crust and solid earth crust. We live on the earth crust only, means we live on the lithosphere, top of the layer of the earth. If you see that globe on the top layer, very smooth and globe very smooth and, but in this lithosphere, it is formed by minerals and different kinds of rocks there. Is it smoothness there? No, it is a hard top of the layer. Different kinds of landforms are there. What are the landforms are there? There are three kinds of landforms also formed on that. We will discuss later. First order landforms, second order landforms, and third order landforms. And in this lithosphere, mountains, plateaus, plains, and other geographical features are there. We can see in this layer. Weather conditions there, temperature, hotness and coldness. So these are different kind of atmospheric features also there. You can see in the lithosphere. And next one it is here hydrosphere. What is hydrosphere? Hydrosphere means all the different kinds of water bodies like oceans, seas, and other water bodies like rivers, lakes, ponds, and including underground water. These are all together present on the earth crust. Present on the earth crust, known as hydrosphere. You know, mostly how much saline water is there?
97.25%
Totally saline water on the earth crust. Next, different kinds of oceans there. How many oceans are there? Seas, number of seas there. But oceans, how many oceans there in that? There are 5 oceans are there mainly. Which is the biggest one in that? Means largest one. Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean, third one, Indian Ocean, fourth one it is Arctic, last one, Antarctic Ocean. It is also known as Antarctic Ocean, known as Southern Ocean. Why it is called Southern Ocean? Because it lies in that south side, and the water mixed different kinds of ocean water like Atlantic, Indian Ocean, Pacific Ocean. So all together the water which lies in the south side, it's known as Southern Ocean, and it is nearer to the Antarctica continent. So that's why it's named as a Antarctica Ocean, and also known as Southern Ocean. Among them, which ocean is frozen zone always and throughout the year? Arctic, frozen ocean there, always frozen, Arctic Ocean. Next, discuss about atmosphere. What is atmosphere? I'll draw on the board. Look at. Observe here. Atmosphere means what? First we will discuss. The earth is surrounded by thick layer. It's just like a blanket. It's known as atmosphere. How many kilometers it extends from the earth? Nearly 1000 kilometers there. Draw the board. Look at this. Here it is. This is the earth, which is surrounded by thick layer. This layer is mixed with several gases there. What are the gases there? Which gas is more in that atmosphere? Simply, air is surrounding on the earth's surface, known as atmosphere. It is mixed with several gases. Mainly, which gas is more? Nitrogen is important, very important for plants. Nitrogen. How much percentage it is? 78% there. And next one it is oxygen, very important for all the living beings, mostly humans. Oxygen, 21% there. So next, it is also important for plants and also for humans, but it is the limit. It does not more the particular limit, only percentage only needed in the atmosphere. So that is 0.03. The carbon dioxide percentage in the atmosphere is 0.03. If it increases, what will happen? Global warming. What is global warming? The temperatures has been increasing situation. It's known as global warming. Due to which gas it is? Carbon dioxide, main carbon dioxide. Next, methane also there. Do you know about methane? Methane is more percentage in that Antarctica. In that Antarctica continent, do you know about ozone? Ozone layer, its hole, ozone layer gets some hole, means the thickness is less in the Antarctica continent area because of temperatures are increasing. So ozone layer protects our earth from the UV rays from the sun. UV means ultraviolet rays. So at the time, in the particular place, Antarctica, ice due to temperatures, ice melts and methane spreads into the atmosphere. It causes for increasing the temperatures. It leads to climatic change happen in the places. Spread into the atmosphere. So these two combination of gases, carbon dioxide and methane, it leads to increasing the temperatures in the atmosphere. Means it leads to global warming. Present, it is very important. Global warming is going on now. Temperatures are has been increasing now. We have to protect our earth. Everyone participation is required to control the temperatures. We have to plant trees. We have to protect our environment. Then only we can survive on the earth. Otherwise, we will damage the earth only. Understand it is right? So next, here it is in the atmosphere. Important layers also there. What are the important layers are there? Account that temperature and that features and the density, the climatic conditions, that layers are dividing into 5. Troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, next one, thermosphere, and last one it is exosphere. Exosphere means what? We don't know much knowledge about that exosphere because it's a long distance, nearly above the 400 kilometers from the earth. Means that exosphere, it extends up to 400, more than 400 kilometers, means above the 400 kilometers. It extends more than 400 kilometers, means above the 400 kilometers of the gases or the weather climate condition, it comes under exosphere. We know very less knowledge about the exosphere. Now coming to that, here troposphere, the average height of that troposphere is 13 kilometers from the earth, and it extends, differs from 8 to 18 kilometers. 18 kilometers. Okay, we'll discuss broadly in the next class. Means in that atmosphere, separate chapter there we'll discuss in that. So next one it is stratosphere. It is also very important for us, and troposphere is also very important for us. Here it is stratosphere. Stratosphere, mainly it extends up to 50 kilometers. Mostly in this layer, aeroplanes are moving and clear sky appears in that. But in troposphere only all weather changes are occurred, and 75% of gases are formed in this layer only. All the weather conditions happened in this layer, troposphere. Okay, rain we are getting from this troposphere only. All the different kinds of cyclones and everything we are getting from the troposphere only. So next one is mesosphere. Mesosphere extends up to that 80 kilometers. And next one is thermosphere. Thermo means hot. Ions there. Thermo means hot. Thermosphere, it extends up to 400 kilometers only. Last one is exosphere. It extends above the 400 kilometers. Above that, it's known as up to how much it is? 400 to 1000 kilometers. So it's known as, or it comes under the exosphere only. So next, do you know about ozone layer? We discussed earlier. Where it is lies in this layers? Do you know? In that, mainly stratosphere, second layer there, no, stratosphere. In that stratosphere, that ozone layer appears. How many kilometers? Nearly 36 kilometers from this Earth or Earth crust. Okay. So next, here it is. Next one, it is biosphere. What is biosphere? Bio means already discussed. Bio means life. So life is possible only on the Earth's surface. All the living beings together called as biosphere only. We have to protect all the living beings. We should not damage our environment. Understand? Now discuss broadly about that. First layer in this lesson, first layer, it is lithosphere only. Lithosphere means what it is? Hard top of the layer and solid at crust. In that hard top of the layer, different kinds of landforms there, and different shapes are formed on the earth crust. Earth crust changes its position. Earth crust changes its position. You all know that. We learnt already. From that 220 million years ago onwards, it has been going on. At the time, continental drift theory was proposed by Alfred Wegener. So, from that onwards, Earth crust changes its position. Due to that, different kinds of features or appears on the Earth crust. It is mostly landforms are appear. Landforms. What are that landforms are there? And all the weather changes also there in the atmosphere, our Earth surface. What are that? Here there are three kinds of landforms are there. Look at the board. First order landforms and second order landforms and third order landforms there. Before going to this, in this lesson, you will read different concepts there. You all know these answers. These are the questions there. Look at here. How it rains there. How it rains. And why are the mountains formed that? Next, how the winds blow. These answers we will learn in the next lesson or next topic. Next, how volcanoes erupts. How the volcanic eruptions and earthquakes occurs. And why are the valleys and gorges along the rivers? How the deltas are formed. These are all we learnt. We already know about the oceans and land means continents. Oceans and continents are formed. You already know that how it's formed that. How it is originated that. Due to that internal forces there. Earth crust is moving. Still it is moving. Still present also moving. But very little. We can't observe that. Just like Earth also rotates from west to east. Are you observing that? No. Why you are not observing that? Because Earth rotates in its axis and revolves around the sun. These are all we are not observing. Because along with that Earth, atmosphere also moving. along with the earth only. That's why we are not observing it. While going by train, if you observe that through window, somewhat you can observe that earth rotation from west to east. All of you understand? Right? So now, what are the different kinds of landforms? Here it is, first order landforms there. First order landforms, oceans and continents. First it is appeared on earth. In that formation, at the time, oceans and continents are formed, means that appeared. Second order landforms. What are the second order landforms? Mountains, plains, and plateaus, and other rivers and other bodies, other water bodies. These are all formed that. So these are all known as, together called as second order landforms. Second order means what? First it is primarily, or first it is formed by oceans and continents. Then second position formed that mountains and everything. Mountains, plateaus and plains. These are all. Now, what are third order landforms? Third order landforms. Third order landforms is shaping by wind and water. Wind and water. Wind means what it is? Different kind of weather conditions, the climatic conditions, weathering process, horizon process. In this way, these are all comes under that. Wind and water. Water means which kind of water it is? Maybe it is ocean water, maybe it is river water. So different kind. Or flowing ground water. So all these shaping the different kinds of landforms. It's newly formed. But the structures are formed by, are caused by mainly wind and water. Understand? Thank you.
మరిన్ని వీడియోస్ కోసం మా ఛానల్ని సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయండి, షేర్ చేయండి, అండ్ ఫైనల్లీ క్లిక్ ఆన్ ది బెల్ ఐకాన్. థ్యాంక్ యూ.